Yo, was geht up? Hey, and welcome. Today I'm going to do a 2-day hiking tour to Laguna Ilon, and later tomorrow I'm going to Mirada del Doctor, which is one of the best viewpoints in all of Patagonia. The plan right now is enter the national park Nahuel Huapi, find someone who will give me a ride, and then go to Laguna Ilon. So this is the start of the park. These two park rangers just asked me where I'm going and how I'm going to get there. And I said Pampa Linda, which is the camping, and by auto stop. And they said I should wait here because there's good success rate. Someone will come by. After waiting for only 10 minutes, the first car entering the national park stopped while I was at the entrance. The two girls in the car that were from Buenos Aires gave me a lift. During the 20 kilometers to the start of the trail, we had some pleasant conversations and stopped at a few landmarks, including Lake Mascardi and Isla Corazon, the heart-shaped island that doesn't really look like a heart from this side of the lake. Eventually they dropped me off at Pampa Linda, where I started the hike. To reach the refuge at Laguna Ilon, it's an estimated 4-hour walk. The first half of the hike is the more difficult one, with a long uphill part. It's also the more beautiful one, with the mountain Cerro Tronador constantly visible in the distance. The second half of the hike leads through a quiet forest for 2 hours, where you can only hear singing birds, wind, and occasionally water flowing in a small creek. This could be the end of the hike because I see a red tent in the forest. And I think also one of those domes where you can spend the night if you don't want to camp. Wow. Upon arriving at the Laguna Ilon refuge, I decided to jump in the water and rest for a bit, before arranging everything for the following day. Pretty cool. The water isn't actually that cold, so good replacement for a shower. The only thing that bothers me here are the mosquitoes. There's way too many. I haven't really seen a lot here in near Bariloche, but here near the lagoon, it's madness.
The refuge consists of a campsite and 2 domes. One features 20 beds and serves as a sleeping area, the other one is used as a kitchen and living room. As I was visiting the refuge during the week and before the peak season, there weren't many people spending the night there. Because my plan for the next day was to see the sunrise at Mirada del Doctor, I went to sleep early and set my alarm to 3:30 in the morning.
So it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm heading to Mirada del Doctor to catch the sunrise. It's pretty fucking cold, but let's see if we can find the way. It's dark as hell, you can't see anything. The path should be easy to find. There's blue marks everywhere. I'm going to try to make my way to Mirada del Doctor and hopefully arrive there at around 5 AM. Catch you in a bit.
Although the trail was well signaled, it wasn't easy walking through the forest in the darkness. A few times I was not sure if I still was on track, and occasionally the path was in generally bad condition.
Fuck.
After 1 hour of hiking, I arrived at what seemed to be the viewpoint. Thankfully, I remembered the layout of the place from looking up pictures. Otherwise, it would have been quite difficult to tell where I was.
Yeah, this is definitely lit. You can see these rocks here, which are shaped in a kind of straight form, like a cube. And here is where you get up.
It was around 5 in the morning when I reached the viewpoint. At that time you could already see the first light in the distance, so I set up the camera and waited in the cold for the sun to come up.
That was about 3 hours here at the peak, waiting for the sun to come up. During the entire time I was the only one up here, so really happy about that. Now I'm going to, well, take a few shots of what else is to see here and then head back down to the refuge in about an hour. Alright, guess it's time to head out of here. It was pretty cool. It was worth it getting up at 3:30 a.m. Now I'm starving to death almost. Going to the lagoon, have breakfast, then maybe jump in the lagoon once again, then go back down to Pampa Linda, and from there find someone who will take me back to Bariloche.